Hello everyone, welcome to Drawsome, another episode of Drawsome, and our prompt today is Moth. A little bit more tangible, I suppose, for me. So Moth it is. Make sure you go over and check out Aurora's art world and have a look at what she has done for Moth. I have found that many kinds of moths. I may be here for a week drawing them all. No, I'm just going to try and fill the page with as much moths as I can in a reasonable amount of time. Because that's all you can do, really, right? So moths come in all different shapes. Some look more prettier than others, Some look prettier than others. But generally they're just like a dull butterfly. I don't know if that's a good description of them, but we are going to be doing them in pencil, so it doesn't really matter about colour. It just, it's just all about the shape and about having fun. So I hope that everyone's had a good week and they've stayed safe and stayed well with the world in its current situation, which we all know is not good. But I just hope that you and your family are safe and well, and if you're in lockdown, jump on over to Twitch TV and check out myself and Aurora when we stream. Check out and see. I'll put the channels below so that you can check those out, and have some in-house art entertainment while you are in lockdown, if that so be the case. I know not everybody around the world is in lockdown, but it seems to be happening more and more. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so our first moth, I'm going to sort of start at the top of the page and work my way down. Moths generally all have the sort of same body. They have a head. Generally speaking, they have this head that, my pencil's a bit blunty doody. Head with the eyes on it. So you've got this head. And of course we can't forget the fact that I don't know if it's fact, it's a myth, about mothmen as well. So that's something that, a myth, mothmen. And then they have a sort of a ovally shaped body. Again, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to talk too. I'm trying to think in shapes. And I'm pressing relatively hard with this pencil, so hopefully it won't go pop because it is a mechanical pencil. If you're new to drawing, I actually recommend getting mechanical pencil. They just seem to be a little bit easier. I don't know why, but they seem to be a little bit easier to hold on to, a little bit easier to grip. And I also find that because you don't have to sharpen all the time, your work is not, your flow of your work isn't interrupted. So it's definitely worth looking at getting into the mechanical pencils if you're new to it. So they've got like tentacles that come up like this. Can you see that? Of course you can. Like this. And these little tentacles have like this little fluffy things on them. Alright? And they're their feelers. Now I don't know what it is. Oh, cookie rage. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, moths always land in my hair. I like moths, I'm not scared of them like I am cockroaches, but moths for some reason land in my hair. Actually, bugs in general land in my hair. So, we've got this bit going on here. The next thing I'm going to put on is its foot. It's got like a little foot that comes down like that. Now, moths are insects, so they'll have 6 legs, but you won't always see their legs because, they've got wings as well that hide their legs. And they really just look like wings, don't they? So they've got markings. Sometimes they've got stripes, sometimes they've got dots. Now the wings that I'm looking at right here tend to come out like this. Not like that. and then they come down. Now this is where it's tricky, right? Because you've got to try and get them even. No, you don't have to, but if you want your moth to look realistic, you probably should work on having them even. It goes like that, and that goes like that. And then we can rub this part out because obviously the wings are over the top, you know. Might make that come up there. Oh, now the angle's wrong. Here we go. Here we go. It has started. We have started. Okay, like that, and then there's like an underwing that comes under, so you want to sort of find it's beginning again. Let's not do a fire hydrant one, okay? Let's just try and keep this serious today. Well, it might not stay that way because I can't seem to do wings. And then it sort of has like a curly bit there and tucks underneath, sort of thing. And then this one has a curly bit there, and so for some reason doesn't look like the other side. I can't get both sides even. I never can. Maybe that's because that's not right. I didn't wonky the line here. Here we go again. Alright, so okay. So let's sort of go here. Ah, that's not too bad, right? That's sort of moth. Sort of a moth. And then it's got these like triangles. Nature's not perfect. It's a little bit more perfect than what my moth is, but you know, you get the general gist of it. And pretty little bits. By the time you get all the pretty bits on, all right, we're not going to know any different. You can just fake it till you make it. And then the little legs, don't forget the little legs out the back here, like this. Faking it till you make it. Okay, so here you've got a little pattern that goes like that. See, this is the other thing. I don't want to spend, if I was going to sit down and draw this, I would spend a lot more time, okay? But these are just sketches. These are just studies. As I said before, it's not about getting everything spot on. It's just about working the item or the thing that you're drawing and working out what shapes and all the rest of it. I mean, I could spend massive amount of time doing it. I could be here for 2 hours drawing up one thing, but that's not what this is about. Oh, a lunar moth. Let's do a lunar moth next. I'm actually going to be doing the lunar moth in the weeks to come on. I'm making some new oracle cards, animal ones, so there'll be one that's got a lunar moth. Now I'm going to do the body first with this one because it's a little bit of a different shape. It has quite a big, round, fat cigar looking body. Well, the picture that I'm looking at does. Okay, oops. Oh, we're rubbing out a bit today, but we're trying not to. We're trying to keep it all going. And then the wings are not like that. I think it's a little bit curved, too much curve on that sitting ticks. I'm not actually sitting over the top. Excuses. Anyway. So that's the wing sort of thing, and then they've got this really, they're double winged, like all moths are double winged. Oh, one side looks a bit more like a butterfly. Like I said, the hardest part is getting them to look even, especially for me. And I'll tell you why in later episodes why I have a little bit of trouble doing this kind of thing. There isn't actually a seriously scientific reason. Oh, that's not how it is at all. I thought this would be actually a lot more easier. I thought that I would do this, have a lot more ease doing this. I haven't been that well this week either, in all seriousness. So give me a break. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep rubbing it out because I'm just going and making the same mistakes. So I might just take that in a bit. She says I'm not gonna keep rubbing out, and then she rubs out again. So that's the first lot of thing, and then they've got this beautiful it's not really straight like that. I would like to get this one a little bit better than that. It's more like that. So if you haven't popped over and given Aurora a follow on her Twitch channel, it'd be awesome if you could. She still needs a few follows to get to her goal for this month in order to get affiliate. So, you know, help a sister out. What am I doing? Oh, that looks kind of cool. Let's do it this side too. So now I'm going for a stylized moth. Not really. I hope you can see that, folks. So then the lunar moth has, it's sort of dark through here. And I don't know how its wings are joined, because this one doesn't look like it's got joined wings on top, but that can't be right, hey? The one I'm looking at must be wrong, because realistically the wings have to be attached to the top. It has to be like that, because how it can't fly if it's underneath. This one's geographically wrong. Geographically wrong. Okay, so then it's got his little beady eyes on here. It's just getting silly now. And then okay, and then it's got like a pretty pattern that goes up there like that. That goes across. Might be more believable if it has a bit of a wing pattern. These are actually a lot harder to draw than I anticipated. Looks like he's got legs. Oh boy. I tried. Looks a bit like a cartoony kind of dude, doesn't it? So my last moth, trying to redeem myself here with another moth. Okay, so for my last moth, I'm not sure even if these are real or what. I think they are. Let's try this one. Okay, last one. So for this dude, he looks a bit like almost like he's got like little propellers. So let's do his little thorax first. And that sort of comes across there like that. And then he's got like a little, sort of like a really long kind of a head. And then he's got for feelers, like the sound effects. And his little beady eyes are sort of on the side like that. His head's probably not quite that long. So that's okay, we can fix it. Just shorten his head down a little bit. And that's his thorax. Because remember, he's an insect. They've all got 3 legs. And they've also got like this little sticky little tongue thing that they do. They taste the cabbages before they eat them. Yeah, it's not funny, not really. So his little thorax, like that, and then he's got like a body that's again up. In my frame? Yep. Okay, so then he's got this body that comes down. Ooh. Sort of like that. And this one's got a bit of a pointy little ending on him. And then he's in segments. So he's kind of segregated off, like into little sections, like he would be if he was a grub. So, like that. And then he's got these little dots on his back that go down like that. I don't know what kind of moth this is, but it is a moth. And then he's got these like propeller kind of wings, and they seem to come out. Oh, oops, sorry. Like this, and then that's why you should really give yourself more space. It's probably my best moth, and I've just kind of ruined it by doing that. But anyway, don't need to quite that. Like that. And then he's got these like beautiful markings that are just sort of on here. Sorry, Luna Moth, for writing on you. I apologise. And then it comes down like that. My pencil's getting weird. Like that, and he's got stuff there. And then this one he's got like this. More little patterns, which is a bit hard to put in with pencil. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. And then he's coming down here like that. And then he's got his bottom part, which and then these wings kind of seem like they're joined here. You can see where I'm sort of marking, and they're joined in there, but they're not. They must tuck underneath because that comes down and then kicks around like that. So again, that comes down and kicks around like that. Okay. So it's not about being perfect. Thank goodness. It's just about doing studies. This little Drawsome. I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm so into each prompt, and I don't practice. I pick my book up on the day, look at the prompt, and I do it on the spot. So you're actually seeing me learn it in real time here. I've not sat down and drawn up anything. I just look for a picture that looks like a moth or looks like whatever it is that we're doing for the week as I turn the camera on, and that's it. You see it in real time, so there's no practice behind the scenes or anything here. In fact, I don't even really know what the prompt will be until the week. I think it's more fun that way, especially for me. So that's not looking too bad. I'm trying to redeem myself. I'll just try and put, I think what it is they're joined here like this, and these ones are joined here, so they don't have much to hang on to, so they're quite fragile, mothies, and we swat them. Well, I do, especially if they fly at my head. It's not much fun. So I think we can call that done today. So we want hashtag Drawsome, and this is Moth. Just in case you didn't know what it was. This one's pretty funny. I might have to rethink about doing a lunar moth for my cards that I was going to do, because that's just, yeah, a little bit more practice, I think, there, Laurie. Drawsomesquad. Please check out the links below. There's some great stuff down there. I've also put Aurora's merch in there. She's got some Drawsome merch, and I believe there is some Patreon stuff coming soon as well. So keep an eye out for that. And so everything you need is in the links below. If you do some moths and you do post them on Instagram, that would be amazing. And don't forget to put Drawsomesquad and Drawsome. And yeah, make sure you check out the stuff below. And I will see you next week.